walkthroughs, gameplay video, Planetary Annihilation. I am the Twine. It's been a while. I haven't played this game since it released back in 2014. Because I just couldn't play it back then for various reasons. Whether it's because it was recording on my old gaming laptop, aka a studio laptop, as gaming laptops didn't quite exist back then. But I got the cusp of a laptop that could at least be used for gaming. Because I wanted to be more mobile. Hence why I got the Alienware laptop that I use as a small mouse computer today to be more mobile in my work and gaming. But anyway, Planetary Annihilation, which I'm a Kickstarter backer, or at least, if not a Kickstarter backer, at least I pre-ordered it, regardless what happened. It is a game made by some of the developers who made the Total Annihilation and its sequel games, which were macro RTSs, which actually gave you, funnily enough, which I've learned recently, actually gave you the camera, you know, the whole tilt pan camera, that RTTs use today, real-time tactile games, which are meant to be micro scale. They're meant to be squad-based shooters. Whereas Planetary Annihilation's precursors were the complete opposite of that. They were not grand strategy, but the biggest RTSs of their time. And also, they were some of the original 3D graphics RTS games, if not the original. And then there was three. There was the 2D one, there was the 3D one, then there was the Xbox one, which was received like Dawn of War 3 was, except that Dawn of War 3 at least has someone that liked it. And of course, if you like Dawn of War 3, or at least tolerate it, more power to you. And I do tolerate it. It's not the worst game to ever exist. It's just the worst. It's not even the worst form of arcade game to ever exist. It's just not something which should have the Dawn of War name if it's, you know, in the same league as one of the best Warhammer 40K Warhammer 40K conclusive game, most conclusive games there is, especially with the Annihilation mod. But regardless, I decided to try this last week, and I was able to play a match. And that was actually pretty good. It could just be because of my growth as a person, or maybe the game just became a bit easier to understand. As I wasn't the only one that having problems with Planetary Annihilation. Pretty much everyone that the mainstream gaming news did say it as well, which, you know, it's saying something, not a whole lot, but it's saying something. Alright, so yeah, this game is pretty awesome. It pretty much is Super Mario Galaxy made into an RTS. Effectively, you fight on freaking planets. It's awesome. It's necessarily complicated. It's meant really for, like, it's really meant for RTS veterans, or people that have really good 3D spatial navigation and remembering where everything was at one time. But that's the Galactic War. AI Skirmish is basically just a planetary map. No thank you. And actually, yeah, AI Skirmish. And actually, let me see how much the game is now. Because I have absolutely no idea. Blue. Oh, that takes a good for some unknown reason. And the green versus red. And I can't make them gold. Gold is the kill of GDI. No bad guy ever should have gold. How about just pink? Why not? And they got so many commanders now. I have no idea what they all do, but they have them. Okay, how about you be... Well, you can make your own maps easily enough. There's mods. I haven't messed around with them yet, so I don't know how good my community is, but they exist. Existing is half the battle. Existing is actually most of the battle these days. Or it's a planetary annihilation. Okay, actually, just be whoever you are, because that was who I was playing last time. Sandbox. By the way, you got Sandbox, AK back in the day, just putting AIs on easy, or just actually having empty slot. Then I've got Alliances, which is pretty cool, which is like the older games. You got different maps. You got a random Jerry map. Oh, that's cool. Lothar? Starting location mode? And this game is very open to mobile people. You know, it's very open. It's almost MMO-like, but don't worry, it's not freaking Command & Conquer 4. It's what Command & Conquer 4 was trying to do, except actually good and trying to, you know, actually good and trying to, you know, do good by the fans. Oh, by the way, it's still $39.99. However, you can upgrade from Planetary Annihilation for $3. I got this for free. If I got it correctly, if I remember correctly, you can mess around with your income rate, which is pretty cool. No, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, what the issue I had with before was the AI was too hard. I tried playing against them over and over again, and over the course of a couple of years, and they just been too hard for me. But Nimble's fine. No, you be who I am, actually. Who am I? By the way, the lore of Planetary Annihilation is basically humanity-made machines. They took they exterminated humanity. Now they fight amongst themselves. What is my guy? Oh, there. Oh, that was the guy. Okay. Oh, so there can be anything. You can only be whoever you have. I think that's the Kickstarter guy. I think. Yeah, just do. That's the guy I was looking for. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the pre-order guy.
Select starting location.
Is that planet? And of course, you don't just play on one planet. The main issue with this game is dealing with the whole planetary situation. Which, by the way, the camera controls are really nice for what they are. So a bunch of resources and cover. You know, you can edge scroll or memo stick, which is amazing. Actually, you know what, right here is pretty good. Position target, click to confirm. Normally, you have preset starting locations. And this game is supposed to be epic. Everything is epic. Oh, go. And this game was, and Total Annihilation was one of the earliest games to have build whatever you want. You have a credit card instead of having to build what you actually own, kind of thing. Now this is going to be really difficult for me as we don't have a wall. vehicle factory? Okay, that's fine. So you can get some frames. And everything you do requires everything you need to do requires energy. From building your buildings to using and taxing units, at least as far as I'm aware. So now we need to build some fabrication vehicles and just spam other things. Heavy air vehicles. And this game's meant to be just build tons and tons of stuff. You're not really supposed to be able to keep up with it. You're supposed to just move around your army. Basically, you just build tons of stuff, till you go someplace, and that's it. And like in Dawn of War, you can have multiple people work on the same thing. And in this game, you can even build super weapons that can mess with planets, from orbits to transferring from planets. It's really cool. I haven't got to that yet. Okay, build a big one. Get to work on the big one. Remember, right-click orders. Tanks, so spawn there. We need some recon units. So we need an air vehicle. We need an air bay. Basically, this game revolves around units as commanders. If all your commanders die, you lose. Oh, they know where we are. I zoom out too fast. I zoom out too fast. Yeah, we need some air. We need some predator. We need some Gullhawks in this zone. On this planet. And this is cool. You got that to tell you exactly what's going on. Good thing you built tanks. So they're going to start coming from there, because it is a planetary scale. You can be approached from any angle, which is an awesome thing about this game. Is the fact that unlike every other RTS, more or less, in this game you energy. I can build bigger units. Go here, we're getting engaged. So we want to build some radars, but yeah.
Enemy commander detected.
Did we build our bases right next to each other? It turns out, yes. Yes, we did. By the way, pause game is an option. That's a thing. Also, save game. Which, by the way, let's take a note here. Everyone, get your notepads out. Let's take a note. This game that is focused on multiplayer lets you save it. Why is that so hard for other games to have? Also, I want to increase my density. Thank you. Oh no, mouse pad. I actually pen with arrow keys. Oh, it actually pauses. Okay, pause menu pauses. Fantastic. case they're coming from. Coming around from the back. That was the wrong person to send out. Well, at least we know where they're coming from. I guess that's what happens if you deploy randomly. Is that you might end up in each other's backyard. Okay, this is interesting. This is kind of RTS-y for some odd reason. In the center. Which, by the way, you can build anywhere. There's no restrictions on building at all. Other than, do you have the resources and money for it? We need to build more energy. That's our bottleneck. By the way, this tells you exactly what's going on. We got some bottlenecks going on. Looks like AI is having some trouble finding stuff to mine. There's no solar activity happening here because the sun's over there. That's not good. That's not good music. Probably because you exist.
Insulation.
So that's coming up. And this game has day and night cycles, although on this level you don't really see them as day and night cycles now, do ya? I think we got enough vehicles. Some fabricators. Oh yeah. I mean, for the fact that they're right there, we have enough vehicles. Fabricators build the advanced air factory. Which, by the way, if the fabricator has guns, aka their commander, they can just fire on enemies when they get a chance, whenever they get a chance. Fabricators? Okay, let's build some guns. We need more resources. Oh wow, even the nanites show up. These guys always generate power, looks like. You even have portals to teleport from place to place. Right, left click for structures, right click for orders. And just everything about the controls, at least nowadays, is on point. Oh, there's also naval combat.
Structures to reclaim. More energy plants required.
I don't know. I mean, if the AI was smart, they would start founding bases all over the planet instead of building one right next to us. Or instead just basically have this as our main base slash their starter base and just start building bases on this side. And have this as a buffer. But they are normal AI, so it is forgiven. Oh, we got my advanced fabricators? Fantastic. Build a bigger gun. That drains energy so fast. Start building these. Avanza factories Elisa. The advanced fabricators. Angel support weapon. Oh wow. Siege bomber. I'll be doing these shortly. Very shortly. You all together. And these are Titans, which is what this game says on the tin. Or it says on the name. Oh, in the name. We're using up so much energy building the big stuff. And yeah, pretty much if your base doesn't have energy, you're pretty much, you're pretty much stuck. So you just keep making these guys.
Energy display. Focus construction effort. Hawkins is online.
Good. Build big boy. Let's start clicking on the ground units first. And boy, I have absolutely no complaints on the AI in this game. It's just absolutely perfect. It's like, why can't more games have AI like this? I mean, which this game definitely needs it though.
Additional metal extractors required.
Yeah, build the big boy. Finally getting good energy.
Engaging enemy forces.
Oh, they can self-defend. They can defend themselves. Looks like the enemy figured out maybe they shouldn't attack from the front. It's not a good idea.
Zeus Titan lost.
Ugh. We're almost getting to the point of getting our energy produced to go with. Don't let that lose. Don't lose that. Don't kill it. Go. No. They figured out to go around. They figured out how to go around. Let's go over here. Yeah, AI will figure stuff out eventually. Defend the super tank. That's not good. Fabricators around there somewhere? Just me events energy find stat. Which, by the way, if you're not constantly building something, the build bar will deplete. Some of you will need help with this.
Additional
Leveling you for now.
extractors required. More energy plants required.
Help. Okay, stop building you. This building, yeah, we need to build you for actually building you reasons. Oh, you can't cancel something that's being produced. Uh-oh, that's not good. Move on. Move on over there. Getting closer and closer. There we go. Help. Oh, they're realizing how to flank. Big spotter. Okay, our big gun should be helping out in a second. There it is. You guys just need to be quicker action. About. About two. You need that power. What are you doing? I think I misclicked. Power's up. We got power. Okay, just get her done. Start building tanks again.
New desperately needed. Evaluate construction readiness.
We're starting the drain electrics. We're almost going to get the tying up. That'll be good. or restrictors over here. Titan's almost up. Come on, Titan. Prepare for Titan build. Titan is up. Get to the front. Get your whatever. That should really help out our resource problems. I should wipe them out right now, but that's not. Last one. Generates more. At least I think so. Yeah, new.
Taking fire.
Might as well just advance. Advance! Hello, guys. By the way, your camera always keep north being north.
Initiating attack by enemy commander.
Oh, where's the enemy commander? There you are. Might as well just take him out. He's a running. He's a running. Look at here, run fast enough. Oh, yeah, they did build a base all the way back here. We got him. We win.
Enemy commander destroyed. System is now under control.
Girl. That was game. Yeah, we either got lucky or unlucky that the enemy the enemy decided to land right next to us. Alright. Alright, victory is yours. Efficiency 65.9. Yeah. Metal 1 million. Energy 136.5 million. 8 PM. 13 units. 138 units destroyed. 200. Yeah, 18. Yeah, fantastic. Yay. All right. And there we go. And that's just to begin. Like I said, there's systems. I have no idea how to fight on the system yet. I don't know where the orbital units are. There probably isn't any. There's probably guns to shoot units across the system or something. But yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely be playing this in the future. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Should you get Planetary Annihilation? Is it worth it still, or is it worth it now? Regardless on what question. Regardless of which question is more. Whichever question you're asking, yes it is. Is it worth $39? That depends on who you are. You can always get it on sale. I don't know exactly what sales it gets down to, but you can always check out Steam DB. the site where you can just look at when all of the Steam games been on sale and other statistics. Or at least I think that's that site, but regardless, I haven't used it in a while. But you can check that out, see when the sales are for Planetary Annihilation, stuff like that. But you know, it's definitely worth it full price. Depends on how much of an RTS, depends on how much of a macro RTS player you are. If you're a micro, as in if you play rules and tactical games and you love the games where you can where you have abilities and have different unit command, you have that in this game kind of. But this game's meant for people more like this game is meant for people more like me who are more interested in commanding an army, not interested in telling each individual unit, you know, to switch to its visual ability when it wants to, kind of thing. But you know, it's really, really good. At least now it is. But yeah. So that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Really, really do appreciate watching on this video. It means a lot to me. It must mean a lot to me if you were to check out. Also mean a lot to me if you were to check out the stuff on the screen. Like my new book, which is coming out later this year. I wanted to release it on the 9th of September, but I'm only on the second editing pass. I'm only on the second editing pass, and I'm only halfway done with that. So yeah, it's probably not gonna release on the 9th of September as today's August 20th, which is my deadline. Basically, which is my deadline to start wrapping up the book. If I could make the September 9th deadline, which I can't, so I need to delay it. So regardless, I'm really trying to release it before Christmas in 2019, but we shall see. But regardless, you should see a trailer for it when it is set to goal to release, with the actual release date and everything is going well. I'm also planning on doing a series where I read the book. Read the Word file anyway. And yeah. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And also you can also check out Arbitratum, Strategies and Treaties, which is my tabletop board game RPG I'm working on. And yeah, alright, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And I guess, see you in a second.